Hey, it's your girl Kim Kimble, and I am so excited because we're going to talk about natural hair in the music industry, film, and television. And I am here with the fabulous recording artist and actress, Ledisi. You like the way I say your name?
Good.
You like the way I say your name?
Ledisi. I love it.
Yes. Because the name, I feel like the name needs a little.
Listen, it's hard to have one name.
Exactly.
You have Prince, you have Sade, so
Yes.
one name is good.
So you've been busy.
Yes.
You have an amazing project that you've been working on.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about it?
The Wild Card, yes, I'm excited about it. It's been well received, the first single, Anything for You. I decided to go as an independent artist. I'm now a CEO of my own label, Listen Back
Bops.
Entertainment, distributed by BMG. So the Wild Card came out August 28th, a very significant day in 2020. You know, August 28th is where so many things happen. Look it up. But I'm happy the Wild Card is part of that history.
Okay.
And yeah, it's doing really well. My single, Anything for You, it climbed up the charts. It's like #2 on urban radio, so I hope it keeps climbing. It started really, just a great start, the Wild Card. So I'm excited about it. Yeah.
That's amazing. I love your music. You're so talented.
With the Wild Card, I wanted to make an album of soul music that's classic, that reminds us of the days where we just put on something to make ourselves feel good. We all gravitate towards feel good music, and that's what I wanted for the Wild Card. It is live instruments. I worked with Robert Glasper on it. I worked with Ciroc is a lot of female songwriters as well. Who else? I did a remake of my single, Anything for You, the first single that came out with PJ Morton. So that was fun. A great start. Just this album has been liberating, being your own boss, just making decisions, running a label. It's a lot,
great.
but I feel good about it.
I'm so excited for you.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for this. I need to be able to, where can I get this?
Oh yeah, you can get it anywhere. I would just start with ledisi.com.
If you want to know more about Ledisi and her music, click the link in the description.
And on my page, you can
Yes, come on, boss.
on my page you can find everything there. It's on all the music platforms. So,
Yeah,
but
we might need to do a boss.
look,
A boss episode. I love that. I love that you're doing that. Have you ever been typecast for your natural hair in the music industry?
wow, fortunately, I've been not typecast for anything that I've auditioned for. Like, people love my voice, they love my acting. It's just either they're just looking for a certain part. But I was able to book Selma. I was able to book playing Patti LaBelle on American Soul. So I've done parts that felt like they work for me. But when I had my locks, a lot of the times it was more in fashion because it wasn't acceptable as much as it is right now. So it was hard to get on magazines because of locks. But that's not the reason why I cut my hair. It was just one of those things that was a part of dealing with trying to pitch me for things. But other than that, no, I think if anything, the music industry, as far as music, it's more acceptive of people, just art.
Right.
And just our creativity. And the hair is just another extension of who we are. I've never felt discriminated against because of that, only on trying to get involved in fashion.
Yeah.
But that was a while ago. So now we're here and it's much more open.
Yeah. As a person who works with a lot of musicians and artists, a lot of times the hair is part of their persona.
Exactly.
And that's how what I've discovered is a lot of times too, people can identify you. By your image, your look.
Yeah.
So that locks, they can think Ledisi lock. You know what I mean? And so a lot of times when I would work with a client on a whole project, their album cover and videos, a lot of times we try to do styles and continue to do them so people rule, as people are getting to know this artist, especially if they're newer coming in, they can identify them every time. Oh yeah, the lady with the it is, a lot of people identify
my
you with your
hairstylist
look.
would say they want this the Ledisi mohawk or the Ledisi hawk or
exactly.
I know that my hair helped create my identity, so I don't have a problem with that at all. I love it, but I also, when I move on, I want to move on as an artist. It's like I'm not my hair, as NDRE would say.
Exactly.
But it was a part of the opening door to who I am. So I'm happy people loved my hair. I thought I wasn't doing enough, or no one was paying attention. And then when I cut my hair, I went, oh, they were paying attention.
They were. You had all those creative.
Well,
styles.
I didn't want it to
anything you could do with locks. Ledisi.
I did them.
Okay?
I wanted people to embrace that hairstyle so much. I wanted them to embrace natural hair at the time. It was I felt I was a part of a movement. Solange started showing up for it too, and other artists. Erykah Badu and Jill was doing it for a long, long time.
Right.
But I had afro when I first started years ago, and I've always been just natural hair.
When did you start your
I think I had
journey?
one perm in ninth grade.
Wow.
That was it.
Yeah, my mother wouldn't even let me get a relaxer until I was 15. And I couldn't wait. I ran and got me a relaxer.
It was the worst thing ever. I was like, never again. I'm good. Because my hair, and it took forever to lock too. And then when I cut it, it was straight. I realized I'm learning a lot about my hair. I started understanding I need certain products for it too. That was another thing. So I'm just happy you have products. I love the coconut avocado hair milk. Oh, yes. Leave-in. Oh, it's so good.
I call it juice, my juices and berry line.
Everything.
Thank you.
I'm learning about products too. It helps.
Good. And there are more and more products now made for natural hair, which they didn't have that. We were just mixing up stuff and putting grease and lotion
calling
together.
Grandmama for some aloe vera.
Exactly. And my grandmother was so into why
they had that down. Our families had that down.
And that's why I put a lot of natural ingredients into my products, because my grandmother used to do at home.
It smells good. It feels good. The hair went, oh, thank you. It just
exactly. Oh, thank you.
It's really nice. So,
yes, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm so excited.
Love.
Thank you. Yeah, we just launched our products in Sally's, so
it's great.
So everybody can get it, because they're a huge retailer, and it makes it accessible, especially now during these times. A lot of people are at home. Listen, this is the perfect time for natural hair to be
embracing the natural hair.
Yes,
and I'm glad. It's funny. This year is all about just transparency, accountability, embracing.
Yes,
just full on
acceptance.
Accept,
because we've had to accept some things that we didn't want to, right,
ma'am?
Shoot, and this is the thing. While I'm on Zoom, it's so interesting. I'm looking at myself talk. So I'm like going, ooh, did I really look like? Wait a minute, hold on. Why am I? Oh my God, let me sit. And I'm talking on Zoom, but I'm looking at myself, like trying to wait a minute. I'm so into what I'm looking at right now.
We're on the camera. That's how we're communicating now. Exactly. And the hair, the crown is the first thing.
Yes.
I remember this. I was doing this radio interview for a show, and they were like, okay, she's coming on. And she goes, wait a minute, why you got a wrap on? I've been waiting to see what this hair is all about.
Ooh, yes. They wanted
to see.
The curiosity is good. That's why
you're going to get this wrap on today.
Okay. Because right now what's going on under here, this is quarantine hair right now. No.
So I've been really eventful, trying new things with hair wraps too, but I'm just so happy with braids and fros. It's so fun.
Oh, I can't wait to see more and more from you.
Fun. I cannot wait to show you more.
I want to get my hands.
But I want you to do something. It would be great. We're going to work on it.
I can't wait. Do you think it's harder for artists to be considered mainstream with natural hair?
Oh, wow. That's a great question. I think it depends on your version of success. I know I'm probably evading the question a little bit, but for me, I feel like I've always been mainstream. I'm waiting for you
to catch up.
Yes, exactly.
I love it. That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly,
yes.
But because I'm well known and well respected, but it doesn't mean everyone knows who I am, and that's okay. I'm not of whatever mainstream is to everyone else, but to me, my existence depends on me. So I can't really answer that question because I don't understand mainstream.
Right.
I've never felt like I fit in anywhere anyway, so I'm okay in my own lane. Yeah, but I would love to have the kind of success that sells out arenas and do those things like that. But I'm okay with where I am because the growth, it keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Well, you know what's so interesting now is that things are so different. Now,
Hello?
you listen, mainstream is main social media right now because there's no,
That is
you know what I
right,
mean? I
exactly.
think that I feel like too things are so different now. This newer generation is really embracing natural hair and natural texture. I think in our minds, a lot of times, sometimes we have to get out of our own way and out of our own head when it comes to certain things like natural hair, because when I wear my hair natural, I get so many compliments from other people. You know, I get compliments from my own people, but other people are like, really like, wow, your skin.
Exactly.
Wow, your hair.
Yeah.
They see your beauty, but do you see your beauty?
Yeah, exactly.
And so it helped me to actually start appreciating myself even more, because it's like, wow, people really like, you know, they like this and like that. I think sometimes we're harder on ourselves. But natural hair, like I look at my son, I see a lot of his friends, you know, he plays basketball, but all of them have natural, they grow their hair out natural, but it's not even combed. It's like this
it's just let it go.
interesting, I think it's artistic.
It's
like this
beautiful.
interesting texture that they just go with. They don't even comb it. My son, they don't comb their hair. They just get up, he shakes it, does this, and he goes, and it's a whole new thing. And so I feel that natural hair is definitely considered mainstream now.
I absolutely.
It is the biggest
But
growing business.
It's because people have said, I have to be me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be me.
People like you.
Well, yeah, I know
Are
I
you-
helped
Yes,
contribute to
come
that.
on now.
Definitely. But it's a confidence thing.
Yes.
It's people want real now. They want authentic.
Exactly.
But thank God for people like you creating products that help us. And I'm not just endorsing you. I'm saying
Thank you.
it helps us be able to celebrate our hair even more if we want it shinier. Because a lot of people still do not know how to film, capture, and make imagery of black hair.
Exactly.
They still are learning that, and you're on the front
Yeah, and
of making sure it's captured properly.
And I'm excited about doing more and more. So that's what I'm doing, more and more, showing people the importance of how to wear it,
Yeah.
how to take care of it. And I get flooded in my
Because people don't
DMs
they just
with
wake
questions.
up and go.
So I have to do this. I have to do conversations like this.
Yeah.
I have to do more tutorials and things like this because so many women want it. They want to know, how can I do this
Yeah.
successfully? And so that's why this is so important. When you're on these video sets, movie sets, is it hard to find stylists that understand and know how to work with your hair? I know usually they have one, you might have one person that's your favorite
my
person
God.
that you gotta have everywhere you go because they understand your hair, right?
I remember doing my first film, which was with George Clooney, and we had I played a jazz singer, and I had wigs, so it
Okay.
you know, it worked out for me there. But the makeup was weird. It looked good on the camera, but putting it on, I was like, oh my God, it's kind of yellowish, like a high yellow color. So that was different. And then luckily on Selma, you know, it's Ava DuVernay. They knew what to have.
Exactly.
So I never had, you know, and I had Chucky on some of my,
I love
you
me
know,
some
Chucky's
Chucky.
amazing.
That's my boy.
Like, hello. So I've been
love him.
blessed to have
Yes.
a good, you know, run with
yeah.
hair and makeup. It's just the first film with makeup. I was like scared of it.
Right.
But it worked out and I got it. It was for a timepiece, you
Yeah.
know, so it was in the 20s, 30s or whatever.
Yeah, it took you
So,
to
but
a
I've
character.
never had like a run-in with who's gonna do my hair correctly. But I have noticed a lot of my friends, they're like, this person does not know how to do my hair. These products are just not for me. They're not for my style of hair. You know, I've heard that a lot. that use a lot of mousse. You know what I mean? It just, it's
that's
like
an issue.
And locks was a whole nother conversation. I would just hear about it from my other celeb friends that do film and television, and they're like, they need to. I know on theater too. Absolutely, we had nobody.
Wow.
No one in theater.
Yeah, that's kind of like you've got to
hair.
be almost independent.
You'd have to learn
you
yourself.
You got to do your own. You have to know how to put a wig on yourself,
all
wrap your
that.
hair, and all that.
All that.
Yeah.
We had no one.
Yeah.
That's how I learned makeup and hair and started learning about textures for stage. Because that's a whole nother thing too.
It is.
Finding the right thing for stage and then finding the right thing everyday wear.
Yeah, I know that I've had a lot of clients who have asked me to prepare wigs for them before they go on a set or on a movie set.
Yeah, it's different.
It has been a little bit of, people requesting more people that understand. And luckily, I've been doing a lot of classes on teaching other stylists about don't even know about natural hair, how to work with natural hair.
Yeah.
It's good that people are looking to be educated in that way, because I think it is needed. Because
Definitely.
And now that I'm turning on TV, even on TV shows, I'm seeing more and more natural hair on television.
Hello, with the afros are just like
catch
coming
up
through, and then they're cut asymmetrically.
Right.
That's fun.
Yeah,
I love it all.
I do too. So that's great that you've had good experiences on sets.
I've heard horror stories.
Yeah,
though.
me too.
Yeah.
Me too. So it's definitely a need. There needs to be more people, more education.
Definitely in theater.
Teach that.
Definitely in theater. I do know that much. Oh,
hey, I give you a little tutorial next time you do it.
Hello.
Yeah, how to put that wig on, pin it. So.
And I think they should hire people to come in
they
and
did.
then educate people, at least for that run. And it may start to, it should be a part of their whole makeup of when they put on a play or when they do film.
Yeah.
Just to have someone come in and give
a session.
Yeah,
that would be very helpful. For all things Ledisi, check out the link in the description.